What up, Fresh Princess of Email Marketing here, Liz Wilcox, and you're listening to the Email Sound Booth, a podcast for online businesses who need to remix their email marketing efforts and actually build a list that makes them money. And hey, maybe we can feel good doing it too. All right, welcome to episode 2. I am so excited to be bringing you the 3 reasons you hate to hit send on your emails and how to love it instead. Oh my gosh, this is such a recurring theme. Even just yesterday, I was in the Email Sound Booth Facebook group. Yep, we've got a Facebook group. Join that if you haven't. Same name as the podcast. And someone was saying, they hit inbox 0 at the end of the day and they woke up to 27 emails and it just felt super cringy. And they said, I never want my subscribers to feel the way I feel right now after getting, overnight nearly, 30 emails. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about why you might hate email, why it feels that cringy. Well, number one, just like this person, you have too much dang crap in your own dang inbox. Of course, it's hard to hit send if you're thinking about, overnight you getting 30 new emails. So let's talk about that. I know you're an online business owner and there's a million people just like me, just like Liz Wilcox, trying to grab your attention. And you know what? We're actually really, really good at it. We hire copywriters, we run A/B tests, we run ads on Facebook, Instagram, and you join our email list. We join 1,000,001 bundles and summits, and you gobble that up, right? Oh, I don't need this right now, but she's giving it away for free, so I better just join the list. I'll take a look at it later. And then, later comes and you've got, like this person in my Facebook group, 30 emails overnight, and that inbox anxiety just starts to build. You signed up for all of these free things, but you have no plan on how to take action on even just one of them. Now, of course, I want you to join my list, right? You can go to lizwilcox.com, hit the hot pink button. Like I said, I'm really good at getting people to sign up for my list. But I don't want people to sign up for my list if they're not ready to learn about email marketing and if they're not ready to take action on what I'm teaching them. So here's what I want you to do instead of signing up for 1,000,001 things, feeling that inbox overwhelm all the time. First, 2 times a year. Yep, I know you're probably doing the dishes or going for a walk, but pull out your phone real quick and put on your calendar 2 times a year. Block off an hour of your time and freaking unsubscribe. Seriously, you could block this off for a Saturday and do it while, you're watching, your Saturday reality shows. That's what I do on Saturday. Anyway, I catch up on my favorite shows. Anyway, I want you to block this time off. Just take an hour and unsubscribe. Yes, I don't care if you still want to hear from that person. If you've ignored more than 50% of their emails in the last 6 months, heck, the last 3 months, unsub from their email list. If you really give a crap about this topic and you know you really need it, guess what? You're going to come back to it later when you have more time. The same as this podcast. I wanted to start a podcast in December 2023. I got the idea. In February 2024, I went to PodFest and I learned everything. But guess what? I unsubscribed because I realized I didn't have enough time. And I launched this podcast in September 2024. So about 6, 7, 8 months later, right? So you're going to come back to the things that matter and you're going to go back to the people that resonate with you. So don't be afraid to unsubscribe right now. Put it on your calendar, babe. Second, and I say it with love, curb your dang enthusiasm. Shout out Larry David and the gang. Curb that enthusiasm, babe. Stop signing up for all the stuff you see at summits and bundles. Seriously, I want you to take a 30-day fast from it, right? We're about to unsubscribe from a bunch of stuff, and so now I want you to do a 30-day fast right now. Yes, right the freak now. Say out loud, say it with me. Liz, I promise not to sign up for any free stuff from a bundle or summit for the next 30 days. Okay, I feel better, don't you? Side note, if this gives you anxiety, that's totally normal, but you've got to work on your FOMO muscle. FOMO is not real, it's just a fear of missing out. And guess what? Your feelings aren't always the truth. The truth is, if you're feeling inbox anxiety, you're doing too much in your inbox. You have too many things that are sending you emails. So, flex that FOMO muscle. I know you can do it. Trust me, you're not actually missing out on anything. That person, that you say, oh, I've been wanting that. Guess what? That person's going to offer it again in probably like 45 days in another bundle or summit. I can't know that for sure, but I kind of know that for sure. So do this, and you're bound to start feeling better about sending emails because you're not getting as many emails. That inbox anxiety is going to go down. Okay, that was number 1. Number 2, you've been inconsistent, so you ain't even hit your stride yet, babe. So I'm a runner, and guess what? The first few minutes, heck, even the first few miles of my run every single day are hell. I hate running. Every single time I step out to run, it's hard, it's sluggish, my lungs are kind of burning. It seems like it's going to take forever to get into it, and sometimes it does. But once I get in my zone, once I hit my stride, I start loving it. That's what you're not giving yourself a chance to do with your email marketing. You're trying it, maybe, I did it for 4 weeks. I took 2 months off because life. Then I came back for 3 months. Nothing's working. Oh my gosh, now 5 months has passed. I hate email. It doesn't work, right? Again, that anxiety starts to come back around hitting send. But you're never going to love something if you don't give it an honest to God, sincere effort. Let yourself work through that awkward, I can't breathe, why did I do this? Oh my gosh, I just want to go back in the house phase of emailing. Again, you can't just email for a month, take a couple weeks off, come back, try to launch something and have it work. You can't, you just can't do that. It's not going to work. You haven't even given yourself time to hit your stride. You must be consistent in your email marketing efforts. You've got to show up every day for your email list. And this is about more than just emailing once a week. Heck, even if you join Email Marketing Membership, my $9 a month newsletter, Template Club, it's about more than just using my templates. It's about growing your email list, finding a way every single day to figure out how to get someone to join your email list every single day. Seriously, it's about using my templates if you're inside EMM until you learn how to deviate from what I say and truly talk to your subscribers on your own. It's about getting on social, getting on podcasts, etc., promoting your email list. It's about spending time replying to the questions you get in your inbox. And it's about working hard to figure out how to get people to ask questions in your inbox in the first place. Email, again, it's just like running. It's a long-term thing. Keep going, please. You need to give yourself time to find your stride. I want you, again, I know you're doing the dishes or something, but genuinely take a pause here. Are you giving yourself time to find your stride, or are you letting yourself become frustrated before an ample amount of time has passed, right? Yeah, that's it. Please, once you give yourself time, it's gonna feel so good. It might even become addictive. again, just like running, once I get out there, I pass a couple miles, my bones feel good, my breath feels in sync with my legs. I want to run and run and run and run. It's the same way with email. Once I get into a good stride, I'm getting the right people on my email list. They're responding to me. We're having a back and forth. They're joining my membership. I feel so freaking good. I want to send an email every day. It is addictive. So again, give yourself time to find your stride. Be consistent. All right. And number 3, the last reason you hate hitting send is you come from a background where email is the bane of your existence. Raise your hand, and I know you're probably alone right now, but raise your hand if you have a 9 to 5 or you came from a 9 to 5 and email equals bad, right? This is something bad. When I get an email, it takes me away from my work, or the guy on the other end sending it is being passive aggressive, or I feel like with this email change, no one is respecting my boundaries, no one is respecting my inbox. I've got work to do. Coming from that 9 to 5 background, maybe your boss is getting away or got away with grabbing your attention when you were off the clock. Keep your hand raised if you got those emails at 6, 7 o'clock at night and you were expected to answer them right away. So basically, you come from a background where email equals triggered. But guess what, baby? I've got good news. You own your own business now, or you're desperately trying to own your own business anyway. And around here, in this online business world, email equals cash. Email equals connection. Email equals customer research. Email equals care. It's totally different now, okay? Take a deep breath. The next time you open up your inbox, the next time you go to hit send and you're worried you're going to cause the reader anxiety, remember, this person, that reader, signed up to hear from you. It's so different than when you signed up for that 9 to 5, but you didn't sign up for these 24/7 emails, right? It's such a different way of interacting in the inbox. That's not what we're doing here. That's not why you're emailing. You're coming from a place of service, right? Not a place of gimme, gimme, gimme. Relax. Type up that email with a servant's heart and hit send. I know there's someone out there that's waiting to read what you have to say. All right, let's recap. You hate sending emails because, number 1, you don't manage your own inbox. Number 2, you haven't been consistent enough to hit your stride. And number 3, man, did you come from a crappy old boss who made email such a trigger for you. But keep in mind, you are in charge of how much stuff comes into your inbox. If your inbox is overwhelming, you can change it. And don't give up before you've even allowed yourself a fair shot. And always remember, you're not your coworkers, and you're sending emails to people who ask for them. So just hit send. All right, thanks for listening. Go out there, remix those feelings, and come back to the reviews of this podcast to let me know how this has helped your email marketing game. Talk soon.